I guess I'll do the blacktop first. Whatever. Whatever. Let's do it this way. Let's do the old Tracy McGrady. Let's do the young. Let's do the young Tracy McGrady. And then versus. Devin Booker. Where's the ashtray? Oh, of course. Just let me hit that bitch. I don't mind it. Oh. I really want to see what is with that. He got me. I'll give him that. Damn. Okay. Damn. Okay. That is nice. So, instead of in front of all your friends, aww, you'll be your favorite taco's friends. Make fun of my sister, please. You'll be your favorite taco's friends. Make fun of my sister, please.
No, this is while I'm at school too on the bus. How dare you?
Taco is so pissed because I made trouble. I called him my sister on the bus when he was on the bus heading to school. That was amazing. Am I supposed to do that? No, I'll just do what I still. I'll just do this. Mike, come on, D. Mike, come on,
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Los Angeles comes into this one after the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 the second 2 games. Doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right. We get 2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a
ice
brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a...
and man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
A bird's eye
2K22 is out. Why you play in this?
The setting for tonight's NBA game.
Because it brings back memories live.
Into the NBA
It's posted.
on 2K
It brings back
Sports.
memories.
It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring
So
you
yeah,
all
of
the
course
action.
you're gonna play this.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline.
I'm not
Both
in the
teams
chat
extra
anymore,
focused on a
so
win here
that you're
as the
in.
Cleveland Cavaliers come to the Staples Center looking for a win. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get
Why
closer,
would I
Steve,
do
to where
that?
they were a season ago.
You're a crazy man.
I know. I am. Thank you. I mean, I plan on playing 2K22. The only reason why I'm not playing anyway, the only reason why I'm not playing 2K22 right now is because one, I
And
got
look at the starters for the
stuff to do
Cavaliers.
at
LeBron
2,
and Love are the talented pair at the forward
playing
position.
this game,
Kyrie
doing this,
Irving and J.R.
then
Smith at the
after
guard
my
set.
stuff, I
And it's
play
Mahimi in at the 5.
2K22. So
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And now Doris Burke
Why
has
not,
an update
right?
from the
I
sideline.
mean, I don't plan on.
Well, I briefly
I plan
spoke
on
with
getting
David
on
Blatt.
2K22
Obviously, he
after
has a lot on his
so.
plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Hang on.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
LeBron can't get it to go. Otherwise, the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Denver.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
That was the dumbest way to draw a foul. Okay.
And they got good shots.
Whatever,
And
it's
they
a
made
free
it
basket.
wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Of course, they had
Mahinmi
to
kicks
start
to
out
Smith.
point guard. Because it's LeBron that we're talking about
And
here.
so just over a minute and a half
so
played.
I
And
can handle
LeBron
Kyrie.
James
It's
gets it
just
to
the
go.
problem is LeBron.
And a really good way to start the game.
And
He's
my
a
dude's
guy,
only
if he gets it
73%
going
over
early,
30.
he's going to give you props.
Oh, shit. They got 2
Randall.
stars on it.
And Bryant kicks to Russell.
Yeah, awfully good.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by
I
Irving.
mean,
Here's
sure,
Randall,
free
and he
basket
kicks
for
it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
This is dying.
Now
What the
here's
fuck?
LeBron. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
But his passing just blew me
He's gonna
away.
snap
I
my
mean, to see
ankles,
him
watch.
operate their
He's
offense
gonna.
that way
Or not.
was a breath of fresh air.
The shot's good from
Damn.
Irving.
Wow.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
Nope.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's Freak
Okay.
missing.
The
That was the
shooting
quickest
numbers
shot
just
ever, but
aren't
whatever.
there yet in the quarter.
At the elbow, Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here
That's getting
early on.
real fast.
Freak with it. Mahinmi on him. And that one's good. Freak's got 6.
And I tell you
I'll
what,
take that
anytime
easy
you
bucket.
get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here's Irving. Can't cash in from a high post.
Not sure what the need was
That's
doing
wrong.
there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
I'm missing
that
my
kind of
shot
look.
now. This is kind of bullshit.
For the
This is
Cleveland
kinda fucked
Cavaliers,
up.
their last game a loss
This
to
is
the Warriors in
really
Oakland.
fucked up.
I actually thought they might be able to sustain that momentum they picked up in the 4th quarter and grab the win. It definitely proved anyone wrong that thought early on it wasn't possible. It was possible.
And of
It
course,
just didn't happen.
And I thought they might make it
I'm gonna have to
all the way
upgrade
back
my
too. You know, definitely
threes.
made it for an
So,
exciting
on my
finish. They just
outside
came up
shooting,
a
so I
shot
can
short.
actually get
Well
this
done
going.
again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Grabbing that from me, so what else is left?
Here's Freak. No good. Good
Oh.
D by James.
Just
Of
not
course it's
much
James
success when it comes to
Wasn't
shooting.
James that brought it.
Smith wide open. He fires. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
Feeds it to Hibbert. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a
thank you.
super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it. He had to make that play. He wasn't going to
Yeah,
let them
I'm playing
get the advantage.
2K22.
Looking at who's out there now
later,
for the
so
Lakers.
if y'all want to
Brandon
stick by
Bass is
until
checked in
then,
for Hibbert. And it's Anderson
that's
in
fine.
for Bryant.
I gotta do something around 2 o'clock, so
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season
that's
it's
why
been
I'm
for
keeping
these
that's
teams
why I'm
on the
playing a
offensive
game
end.
that's more
The
with
Lakers
the
in
shooting
fifth.
different.
It's been a constant for both
Yes,
teams. The
I
second
fucked
chance
up my shooting.
opportunities, they
As
make
you
the
guys
most
can
out of
see.
every offensive rebound.
I really don't
So
care
it's the
to be
Lakers
honest.
now,
That's a very
trailing
low
by
game.
5. Here's Freak.
I'm
And
gonna
poor
keep
shot
shooting
selection
until I
there, not
make
a high
it, which is gonna
percentage look
piss
for
me
him.
off. Because that shouldn't have missed.
Pass to James.
Because
The
it
10-footer.
wasn't missing before.
Anderson with the block, but he recovers it.
That's backcourt
There's the
violation.
pick, and
Yeah.
there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Thank you.
You've got to make sure
Our
your
ball.
feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call it on you.
Well, I thought maybe
It's
he
been a
was
day.
set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Pachulia, who's checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Russell. And
Thanks
Cleveland
for the
also
three.
made a
He's
change.
really good at that.
Osgod's checked in.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Irving attacking. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Freak. And he really played well against Denver. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound.
He's jacked up a
is
number
really
of threes,
getting
but his
annoying.
accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Smith kicks to James. And again, LeBron missing.
Okay,
Just
LeBron. How do you
not
miss
there
that
from a
range?
standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
There's Freak. Beautiful jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd
That's
say you're
it.
absolutely right.
Boy,
Never
that's a
mind.
nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
He thought he had that one.
I was taken out for an assist. That is bullshit.
Los Angeles leading by 5.
Oh, shit.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the
Yeah,
second.
LA.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Love and Verjao are up front, and it's Irving at the 1. Now, here is Russell, and the 3 ball is good. Russell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. The Cavaliers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Okay,
All right.
well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
I'm just gonna
Well,
run.
Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He ended with
And I
47
missed
points
a
and played
close
some
range shot
lockdown
that was
defense
kind
as
of
well,
annoying,
causing
and
havoc
that's
on
gonna
both ends
piss
of the
me off.
floor. Absolutely
I'm changing
incredible
my jump
numbers
shot
from
for
him
this
in
game.
a monstrous
That's gonna
game.
piss me
And
off.
thank you, Doris. It was a performance
Thank you.
that has to have
Now I
their
can get
upcoming
another
opponents
shit.
terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody
Are
who
you
saw that
serious?
game as
This
to
is gonna
still
get
be
annoying.
in awe of what he was able to do, just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And the basket good.
Whatever.
6 points for Anderson Verjao.
I'm not gonna take a shot.
Really,
This
the
game.
defense
Fuck
is
it.
helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the missing.
And that one's good. Freak.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Smith outside.
I'm not gonna get cold.
It's a pick by Love.
The threes don't work
Shot from
for me,
16.
or the twos. I'll just take
The
it.
shot no good.
Oh, wow.
And the Lakers
That was
take it the
kinda
other
dumb.
way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see
I don't
this
know why my dude
matchup
shoot
all
That's
season.
annoying.
In here, 2 games and all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Here's Smith following the basket by Freak.
That's in.
Love can't hit.
Or not. That's surprising.
And here's Freak. He's got 12. There's 3-pointers off
That's
the mark.
LeBron. I should have
Even
known
with
better.
every shot clanging off the rim,
I should have known
he
better.
seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to
Shut
get
up,
inside of that
Spencer.
arc.
I already know that.
Wow,
Shut
risky
up.
shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Smith. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. 6 on the shot clock.
He ain't gonna pass it.
Knocked
I already
loose
know that.
and stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. They double him with James. Freak dishes to Hibbert. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. It's tipped. 3 on 3.
That's
Looking to
impressive.
get back on track here. That
Whatever.
one's good. The Laker lead
What
has
it
come
is.
down to 8 on the
What
bucket
it
from
is.
LeBron.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
I've been getting double teamed non-stop in the past 5 games. This is really getting annoying.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And that one is hammered home.
Stay the fuck out of my
Folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
Just so you
He
know,
sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket
that
for him.
shouldn't have
I tell you
that.
what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
What was that, sir?
Mahaney's jumped in for Anderson Varejao. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 17 points for Freak. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Irving kicks to LeBron. Love outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Love's got 5 now.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Irving with the ball. Out defended by Freak. That shot wide open. That's 7 points for Love.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Second in three-point field goal percentage, 5th in scoring, and such a great distributor among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. Young's checked in for Bryant. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. Freak. Thompson with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective.
And we finished one half of basketball. Los Angeles on top, up by 15.
Guys, I'm here.
Hey, Bingy.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. 22 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Freak, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. Now LeBron. Love with the screen on Kobe. LeBron kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Freak passes to Hibbert, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Irving can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Irving kicks to LeBron. Smith with it, out defended by Freak. Irving dishes to Smith. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's James. Lots of room. And he connects with the jumper. James has got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Freak passes to Randall. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Randall. And the Lakers lead by 20.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Smith kicks to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. Fires from the line. Can't get it to go.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And that one's good. Russell.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Love with the screen on Bryant. LeBron drives in.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And of course, some of those assists that he's got just electric.
The Cavaliers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss on 7 attempts. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. 5th on the list, Freak.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
I wonder who's going to them out.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sims is checked in.
This time.
Outside Irving, the 11-footer, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 16 points.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
There's Freak, and that one is stuffed right through.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just
I don't
by
really
walking
care.
in
They're
the
not
building.
catching up.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
So
Lakers
I'm
lead by
personally
22.
making my personal mission just to fuck these guys over.
And the foul called on Freak.
What?
That's his first foul.
That's bullshit.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
All right.
Varejão setting the pick for Smith. Shoots from 12.
Nice shot.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying him up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
He feeds it to Irving. Kicks it to Sims. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Russell. He's right around 13 points a night, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. Young comes in for Kobe. And it's Williams in for Russell. Right side, Irving. 5 on the clock. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Offensive rebound. And here's the fast break for Prime, leading the way. It's deflected. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Contested shots
I know
and
damn well
block
LeBron
shots.
is
They're
gonna
bread
block
and
my
butter
shot next
defensively.
time.
They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but
Well, I
also,
don't get the
they
chance to block
haven't missed a
him now,
beat
so.
in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Again, Irving missing. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots.
How do
from
you...
long range.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan. Here's Russell. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Johnson out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mahimi in at the 5. Home in the paint.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Lakers leading by 21. It's stolen by Mahimi. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And that one's good. And now it's 27 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The drive by James. Inside. Hangs. It's deflected. Now here's Freak. Goes up the baseline. And that is good. Freak's got 39.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
James outside. In the corner, Irving with it.
I really don't care.
Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Randall dishes to Freak. Outside, Kobe. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
It's a pick by Love. The drive by James. An easy coming off the pick.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And Randall throws it down.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The drive by James. Shot is off.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. Freak's got 42 in the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
To the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw good. Freak. J.R. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good from Freak. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Bryant against LeBron. Four on the shot clock. Kobe with the steal. Out left to the wing. All alone. Goes back up. And Russell with the layup.
He just punishes you on the backcourt. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
Irving kicks to James. Now the feed to Smith. Here's Love. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Kobe, the pass to Freak. Doubled by Smith. Freak kicks to Randall. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Freak dishes to Kobe. Here's Freak. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. James against Kobe. The drive by James. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Here's Freak. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Cavaliers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Irving against Russell. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mahima. Henry Sims comes in. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Kobe, tell me.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
let's go. NBA. Let's do dunks. You know what? I'll do that. Well. Okay, last game, and then I'm stopping my stream, and
The
then
2K Sports pregame show.
For me, to relax.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when...
You'll do the dunks to the masters of the... We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. They are one of the few undefeated teams at this point of the new NBA season with a 7-0 record. Tremendous play.
And I think for the Lakers, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And, Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they made it happen.
So they want to play that close,
and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Kaminsky out there with Jefferson. Then there's Batum. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Walker in at the point. On defense, the Lakers. And Lamb kicks to Walker. Pass to Jefferson. Clock at 6. The kick out to Walker. Traps in the tray. Walker's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hornets.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Here's Walker following the basket by Freak. Inside. And Hibbert with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here's Jefferson. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Walker's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles now, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? No doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Walker dishes to Jefferson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Freak passes to Kobe. Here's Bass. Cannot hit. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Volleyball
Just
hit
not
that
a
ball.
disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
Count the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to Hibbert. And Anderson has it in the corner. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start. Out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Freak throws it down.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
Here's Lamb after the basket by the Lakers. Screen by Jefferson. Fires from the wing. No good from Lamb.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Will it go? Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Lakers leading by 7. Freak kicks to Anderson. Here's Freak.
Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. You okay? You okay? You okay? I heard that little whine. You okay, buddy? You want one? Sit. Easy. 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 Good boy. Good boy.
Chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The feed to Walker.
Good boy.
And the layup is good. Walker's got 5 now.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Freak. Campbell.